Oh, fish on, baby. Fish on.
Morning, guys. Welcome to another episode of Northwest Fishing Secrets. I just slept on a boat here. And I'm ready for some salmon fishing. We're going for winter Chinook, Blackmouths in the Puget Sound in Washington State. There's supposed to be like up to 20 knot winds today, so it might not be like super fun out there, but there's only one way to find out, right? Honestly, I've never even made instant coffee. I really hope this turns out. Ooh. Cheers. That's not even terrible at all. Oh, no, 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 no. Damn it. Oh, that doesn't look bad at all out there, guys. 1 to 3 foot waves. Well, I guess they're not lying if they're saying 1 to 3 foot. Is that just like the weather guy being unsure, so he just gives it a wide range? So since we're gonna be trolling today and we're fishing off of a moving boat, what if you fall in the water while the boat's still in here? Here, you're gonna be happy that you got one of these on. So I'm throwing it on underneath everything. All right, I had to just stop for a second just so I can kill this coffee because it's starting to go everywhere. All right, guys, so we're at the spot now. We're gonna take a lock at our setup. Lock this door. This thing likes to slam around. I've just got my little Okuma Salilo baitcaster rod, little Abu Garcia Black Max reel. Put some new line on there. We might need to fish deep today, so I threw 40 pound on there. I should have a couple hundred feet of it on there, 300 feet maybe. So trolling for salmon, you know, one of the effective things that you can do is use a flasher board. So that's just the color pattern of this one here, kind of silvery on the other side. So the lure we're gonna use is this guy right here. I made an Instagram post this morning kind of asking out of 2 lures which one I should use. And the first response was to use this one here. So actually it was Holy Moly Outdoors that responded and said that I should use this guy here. So hopefully it works, dude. I'm like trusting you here. Some anise and krill scent. Oh yeah, you know you like that. All right, so what we're gonna do now is just let this little guy trail out. I like to lay it down and just make sure everything's in line and not tangled. And we're just gonna let it out maybe 20 feet behind the boat. So that we just pop that line into that clip there. That's the release clip. The downrigger, what this does is you can let that ball down with the boat while you're moving to essentially fish at a set depth. That flasher attracts the fish, they see the lure, they bite the lure, and once they bite that lure, then they'll pop that line out of that clip and now you're fighting the fish directly on your rod. All right, and I just checked, we're about 150 feet deep here, so we're gonna let this down to about 130, 140. We wanna be right above the bottom. So I'm just gonna open the spool here. All right, down she goes. All right, we're at 100 feet. There, 140 feet. What we want to do is just tighten our setup here a little bit so that when a fish bites, that rod is going to hopefully pull some of that slack out right away. Now the key is, if you pull too much, it's always a gamble. Like the more tense the rod is, the better. But so it's always tempting to go really far. Problem is, if you go too far, you'll pop it out of the clip and then you got to redo your whole thing. So I think right there that's money. That's perfect right there. And now we're trolling. We're fishing, baby. We're just gonna be watching that pole and making sure we don't run into anything. Yeah, trolling is definitely not for everyone. I know there's a lot of people that get bored of sitting on a boat and just watching a pole and the water and a depth finder for hours and hours and hours and hours with nothing happening. I wish I had more coffee. Man, I should have brought more coffee. Should have gotten up earlier and done like a Starbucks run. So essentially what's happening here is that there's schools of bait fish congregating, and then that makes the bigger fish, the salmon, hang out to munch on all those bait fish. And what I'm watching right now on the depth finder, check this out. Potentially, that could be salmon right there. Not sure what this is. Maybe also, but man, this is all right up at the surface. Kind of killing me. But man, I am seeing a lot of stuff between 50 and 75 feet, so we might adjust that a little bit. All right, that's it. I'm seeing too much stuff at 75 feet. We're coming up. All right, now we can see our downrigger ball right there. I set it to 80 feet. Oh yeah, there's definitely something right at like 90, 85 feet maybe. Yeah, we're going through a good spot here. All right, those other guys fishing next to us are really close, so we're gonna mess with them a little bit. Like, this is how you get a bunch of attention from other fishermen when you're out trolling. All right, 3, 2, 1, boom. So we just pop that flash out of the clip, but as you pull it up, it still looks like a fish. So those guys, of course, are watching. Everyone's watching. That's how it goes. I do the same thing when I see someone else pull up their flashers. So the reason that we're checking this is just to make sure that there's no seaweed or anything hanging there. All right, guys, so we're gonna mix it up a little bit. I think we've got like kind of a herding mentality going on where like we're a herd of boats and everyone feels like the others know what's going on. Have you guys ever had that when you're out boating and you're thinking, that guy really knows what he's doing? So I think that's why everyone's hanging around right here. So we're gonna just go away because I'm not seeing anyone catch anything. Winter Warrior, you're in school and your teachers are watching this with you, live fishing. Oh, you're in art class, so you're not doing a whole bunch. Yeah, I mean, if you're just painting, you could watch this on the side. Oh, your teacher has kicked you off of this live stream 4 times already. Geez, are all of you guys at work or like in school watching this? That's so naughty. It's terrible. I didn't do my history class work to watch you. Oh, I don't know. Does that make me a bad influence now? Oh, what the heck? Oh man, how long have we had this flounder on? Guys, I was like literally right there doing an Instagram live video the whole time. So everyone was asking like, hey, have you guys, or have you caught anything yet? And I'm like, no, not catching anything. The whole time there's a fish on the line. Dang. Oh, that sucks. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's cool that we got a tasty little morsel there. I don't know what it is about flounder, but I think they're really cool fish. They like biologically are so interesting how they start out swimming this way and have eyes on both sides. And then at one point, like the eye on the bottom side of the fish, because it starts like laying flat and the eye grows over to where the other eye is. And then they look all weird like that. All right, this little guy's going in the fish box. So technically that right there, it's actually a sand dab, I believe is what that is. I call them all flounder, but it's not actually technically a flounder. You might not think it's really strenuous trolling in a boat. It really doesn't seem like it would be, but man, it's just like mentally, it just tires you out. You know, you're so intense watching that rod constantly, always paying attention to your depth and other boats. And so I just had to just shut off the brain for a second, you know? All right, that's all I need, just a little breather. But we're going back in. Just warm up in here for a second. Go to another spot. I want to just go a little shallower. It's only about noon right now too, so we've still got plenty of time. Oh man, wow, that's like the freaking mother load of trash. It's like a tote or a crate. Let's pull that out. Like I was saying in that Instagram live feed, usually when we pull trash out, that's when the good luck starts. Oh, it's filled with water. All right, we'll get it. We'll pull that puppy out. Ooh, man, that's tough to move that when it's full of water like that. Got it this time. There we go. Luckily that hasn't been floating for too long. Does that say bong on there? Oh, that's hilarious. Ah, there we go. Look at that, guys. That might be a, we definitely got a fish on there. It's probably just a little shaker or something. But you never know. Sometimes it can be deceiving. Oh yeah, we've got a fish on there. Fish on, baby. Yeah, sometimes these fish fight deceivingly weak. Yeah, see, I don't know. We'll see here. Hopefully it stays on so we get a peek at this. You know, it's fighting more than a shaker. We'll fight it nice and gentle. Fish on, baby. That's been all day trolling and only caught that one flounder. Probably not a keeper. They have to be 22 inches to keep. Oh yeah, definitely a little small. Come on, let's at least get a peek at you. Oh, he's tiny, guys. He's tiny. Let's not even net him. I don't want to net him and risk injuring the fish. Little tiny blackmouth. Look at that. See, and this is why you got to have barbless hooks in the Puget Sound. A little beautiful blackmouth. All right, but he can go right back in. Grow big, and it's a hatchery fish too, so had he been bigger, we could have kept him. And he's off. Oh, finally a fish, jeez. Only took forever, right? But that's good. That means at least that the bite's still on, and we're probably in a good spot then. We were going against the, or no, not against the tide, but kind of crossing the tide. All right, so we just hooked up on that guy at 100 feet. So we're going right back down there, right down to the bottom. Everyone who is saying go down to the bottom, I guess you're all right. Whew, that was exciting. Oh, that's a fish. You guys see that? Oh, fish on, baby. Fish on. Oh, so nice to have that little side door. Man, that same spot. So there's a congregation of fish there. Doesn't feel big. It's probably another small one like that other one that we caught there. I don't know, feels better. Putting up a great fight. Oh yeah, another little guy. Look at him. Is he worth netting? I'm not sure, guys. Close. He's so close to keeper. We're gonna measure this guy here. He's really, really close. Not a huge fish, but they don't need to be very big. All right, sorry, little guy. I don't want him touching anything. Where's my tape? Where's my tape? Oh, there it is. All right, we're gonna make this really fast. Nope, he's short. Let's get that hook out of this little guy. Come on, dude. Come on, we gotta get you in the water. Gotta get you in the water. Don't want you hurt. Okay, let's get him in nice and quick. There he goes. Whew. Oh, all right. Sorry, GoPro died. I just wanted to show everyone that the fish did go back in the water. I always love that when you see a YouTuber and it's like they catch a fish and they're like, oh yeah, we gotta release this. And then they're like, oh, my camera died. So one thing I was thinking too is I'm gonna figure out how to get this tape measure somehow attached to the gunwale of the boat. That's this part right here, because I don't want to like pull the fish into the boat to measure them. I don't even know how people exactly do it. My guess is everyone probably pulls them in the boat. The problem is it hurts the fish, so I'm not sure. That might have not been legal right there. So I don't know, maybe we'll come up with a cool solution on how to not hurt fish, not break the law that everyone can use. Since it's wet, it's sticking there right now. But really what you need on your boat is like a measure built right into it. Something weird's going on down there, guys. Might be a fish? Or am I scraping on the bottom? I think I'm wrapped around the downrigger line. That's really weird. Well, we'll find out here in a second. Also feels like there might be a fish on there or something. I don't know what's going on, guys. I'm glad that we have a camera rolling. Oh, dang. Ooh, good thing that we checked this. Oh, and there is a fish on there. I knew there was a shaker. I knew it. How the heck did you do this, buddy? All right, so we're gonna be able to measure this fish with just barely not bringing him over the gunwale. And that just ensures that he gets back in the water quick and is handled as little as possible. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I don't want to grab him too much because that hurts him. Yeah, no, he's definitely small. So let's go ahead and get him right back in the water. Beautiful fish though, look at that. And there he goes. There we go. I don't want to touch it anymore. That's perfect right there. By the way, if you guys are brand new to my channel, feel free to subscribe. That way you guys get notified every time I upload a new fishing video. I'm actually gonna go to Costa Rica here soon too. That's gonna be freaking sweet. Maybe I'm gonna try and go marlin fishing. Something I like to do is just return like all the fish carcasses that I don't use for crab bait, just right back to the water where they belong, versus having it end up in a landfill. That way it just goes back into the system, feeds the crabs, feeds the fish. And this is definitely nothing like my other like Puget Sound salmon fishing video when I had like a coho limit in 15 minutes. That was absolutely crazy. It might be like a good idea to check that video out because that season's coming up soon. A few more months and then resident coho will open up. Guys, I was literally like just wrapping up the video and all of a sudden got a bite here. It might be something bigger. I'm not sure what the heck is actually going on. I'm gonna reel up the downrigger simultaneously. I might be wrapped in the wire. Cannot honestly tell what the heck's going on. It does not feel correct. So something feels really weird here, guys. I think we're wrapped in the downrigger wire. Then again, it's so far behind us that doesn't really make sense anymore either. Maybe it's not wrapped. Did I, like literally, I just popped it off the clip and maybe that was all the fish needed. All it needed to like trigger a bite. Yeah, we're not wrapped. We're not wrapped. That's freaking fantastic. Wow, this is fighting good too. What the heck is this? Wow, what the heck happened? It's just a little tiny guy, but he must have like, the flasher got like all wrapped up there or something. Weird, I don't know what the heck happened. He was wrapped around the flasher. All right, little buddy. All right, got him popped off the hook. Let's just make sure he swims off. Make sure that he's, oh yeah, he's good, he's good. Oh, there he goes. Oh, beautiful little fish. Oh, all right, guys. Well, I had already filmed the outro, but we'll just do that one more time. I caught 5 fish today, including that flounder. I hope you guys enjoyed it. No keepers. I'm done for the day. Wow, guys, that was one heck of a day. Good way to end it too. What do you guys think? Remember, like, comment, subscribe, check out some of my other fishing videos, and we will see you guys next week for the next fishing adventure. Until then, you guys know it. Fish on, baby.